Hey kids, this is Dan Pickens, one of your digital learning specialists. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how to add music and movies onto your iPad. And a lot of you guys may think that you know what you're doing with this because you have other devices, but it's a little bit different with iCloud, with iOS 6 coming out, and also if you have multiple accounts and you want to get all that music onto your iPad. So first, I'm going to show you the easy way to do it if you have devices backed up to the cloud. So if you have other iPods, iPhones, iPads, make sure that all of those devices are backed up to the cloud. So I'll show you how to check it on all your devices. First, you're going to go to Settings. You're going to make sure you are running the most current operating system. So when you click on About, you got to make sure you're running version 6.0.1. And if you're not, you can plug that device into a computer and upgrade it. Once you're upgraded to iOS 6, then you never need to plug it into a computer again. So if you have your devices backed up onto the cloud, the easiest way, you'll notice when I click on iCloud, I have things syncing. Now the easiest way to get music onto your iPad that you've purchased on your iTunes account in the past, whether it be on an iPod or an iPhone or whatever. What you do first is first off, find your iTunes on your iPad. Now I have a lot of apps on here, so there's iTunes. I'm going to click on iTunes, or tap on iTunes, I guess. And down on the bottom right, you're going to see Purchased. Tap on Purchased. No making fun of the songs I have. Here's all the different things I have purchased, and you can up on the top you can click on Not on this iPad. So I'm going to find one of my favorite The Voice contestants. That would be Melanie Martinez. Tap there, and I can grab any one of these songs and download it. So I'm going to tap on Not on this iPad. Maybe a John Mayer song, and I can just tap on the little call out button. It'll download all John Mayer songs that I've purchased on my account onto this device. Keep in mind too, these are only 16 gig iPads, so things will fill up pretty quick. Also, you can do the same with movies, TV shows, and find things that you've purchased. You can do the same thing with your App Store. You tap on App Store, and click on Purchased. You're going to see all apps that have been purchased using your iTunes account. If you have them on your iPod or iPhone, then you can get them on this device for free. Rather than waiting, we'll move on. That's the easiest way to get music onto your iPad. Now there is a way that you can grab it from your computer and put it onto your iPad, but you do need to be very careful with this, because if you sync your iPad to your computer, you will lose the iPad name. And once you lose the iPad name, I'll show you where that's located. General, About, look on iPad name. However you set it up when you were originally here at the school, it needs to stay that way so that you can get on the school's Wi-Fi, so that you can get apps pushed out to you. All the perks of having an iPad in school, you'll lose all those if the iPad name gets changed. So when you're putting music, make sure you don't sync your iPad to your computer. So what you need to do, if you'd like to get some music off of your computer to your iPad, first plug in your iPad to your computer that has the most current version of iTunes on it. So make sure you have the most current version of iTunes. I'm going to switch over to my iTunes. Now up on the top you're going to see iPad. If I tap on iPad, you need to make sure that this is not automatically syncing now. You may see some stuff up here saying it's syncing. Right over here on automatically backup, make sure that it is backed up to iCloud, not on this computer. If you back it up to this computer, it'll start syncing, and then you're going to run into some problems. So back up to iCloud. Notice nothing's happening when I plug it in. Right over here are some options. Notice they are all unchecked. You want to keep those all unchecked. And if I tap through these options up top, these are not synced on my computer. They're synced over the cloud. You can, however, just sync your music on your computer and sync everything else on the cloud. It would be music and movies and books and things like that. So if you tap on sync music, this is going to ask you if you want to remove everything that's on your iPad and sync it with your computer. If you'd like to do that, then you can hit remove and sync. But that will take everything. It'll take all your music and stuff off of your computer, and or off of your iPad, and you can only sync it from your computer from here on out. I don't suggest this, but it is a way that you can get music onto your iPad. And once you hit remove and sync, then your iTunes music library will show up over here. You can tap what you want to add on there. I'm going to go back and remind you, though, make sure that you're backed up to the cloud and you're not syncing your Apple device to your computer. So that's about all. If you have any further questions, feel free to email myself, dpickens, P-S-E-K-E-N-S, at farmington.k12.mn.us, and I can help you through some of this, or the other digital learning specialist, B. Buck, at farmington.k12.mn.us, and we can certainly help you out getting music or movies or books onto your iPad. Thank you.